kind of interesting for me because I only used it once and it was a horrible failure. So to look at this was pretty interesting. What it is basically just a virtual map of the world, and you can kind of click around and drag it and look at actual places that are there. You can find your street, there's monuments, and just normal geography. And it uses this through satellite pictures and latitude and longitude. Some of the positives of this is that there are some studies that have talked about that students react positively to learning through actual pictures instead of just a map that is like, let's say, the United States, and it's outlined with like pink and purple, and just that. These are real pictures of the real geography and land. And it's also good for them because they're getting used to learning in kind of the virtual world, because as they go on, they're going to be more in contact with technology and stuff that you learn through the internet. Also, the best part about it is that it's really easy to use, and like I said, I can like Facebook and Farmville, and that's it. So using this was pretty easy. Also, it's free, and with budget cuts at schools, that's a really great thing because a lot of schools don't have the access to this technology, and basically, you have internet, you have a computer, you've got all you need. It's also nice because you can visualize history, which is, it's not just geography, it's more history as well, because one of the features it has is the ancient Rome 3D feature, where you can go back in time and look at how Rome looked and the Colosseum was built. So it's got kind of a history aspect to that as well. Then there is also a feature that lets you look at the more recent pictures they've gotten of Mars, as well as the ocean, and you can also go on to the, like, I think they said the constellations, depending on where you are in the Earth. There are some negatives to it, which I didn't really think were super negative. They're more just like annoyances. Google has addressed the resolution problem. In some places, the pictures aren't so great, and that's just because of where the satellites are, and that happens. Also, one of the commonly asked questions is how old are the pictures? Google says they take the pictures and renew them about 1 to 3 years, which is okay, I guess, but if you're in a newer development and you're looking for a street or basically your house, it might not be there. Also, if you're looking at changes in the land, it might be a little different as well. However, when I did kind of play with it a little bit, they had a highlighted spot where Hurricane Sandy was, and you could click right on it, and it brought you right there, and you could see the water where it developed and then kind of the coast where it happened. And that's kind of nice because they are gaining access to current events. And then the other problem with it was that it has to be downloaded, which is kind of a positive and a negative, I guess. Some schools might not have it readily available to you. It didn't take too long to download on my computer, but I have really fast Wi-Fi, so that could have contributed to it, but it was just kind of something to do or to think about when you're doing it. And then, I guess, the main point of this is that it is educational, but it's also really fun to do. I know I went and looked for my house right away because I was curious, and my car was in the driveway in the picture, so that was kind of cool. You can also gain some aerial access to the Google Area 51, which is a restricted kind of government site that you don't really get access to. And it also has a feature with it that lets you tour through time. So like it said, it takes the pictures every 1 to 3 years, but it also has an app, like let's say you were to come to River Falls. There's a feature on the top where you move this bar, and it will take you through the pictures that go back to the years that they have pictures of, so you can see how things have changed. So basically, I guess there, for example, you would see how River Falls looked before they redid Cascade, and then kind of how it would look maybe in a couple years, years after that. That makes sense, sorry. And then also you can explore the attractions from across the world. I went and looked for Disneyland because I've never been there. It was just really cool to kind of see how that looks from the top. And I also went and looked at, I believe it's the Andes Mountains. So that was just cool to see how the elevation kind of changes. So basically it's very educational, but it's also very fun, and it's a great tool to use with your kids.